Hey there, viewers! Your gut health is key to a long life. Without the proper bacteria to clean up your insides, your digestive system will be a breeding ground for disease. Luckily, there are a few drinks to help you. Let's talk today about 7 drinks that can improve the health of your gut. Sure, water might be one, but what about ginger tea? How about kombucha? Wait a second, coffee can help your gut? Why am I just hearing about this now? We're talking about all that and more. Yes, coffee can help clean your gut. Mind? Officially blown. That drink you line up for 10 minutes at the drive-thru is one of the best for your digestive health. So, how does coffee affect your gut? Well, chances are you've experienced it already. Have you ever had your morning coffee and instantly had to go to the bathroom? I'm not talking about slowly waiting in line to use the stall. I'm talking about Olympic sprinting to the nearest toilet. Coffee acts as a natural laxative. It helps to clear out your gut and get things functioning. But there's a catch to this. It's only a certain type of coffee that's good for you. If you're going to fix your gut, it should be black. Black coffee is usually pure and doesn't come with all those creams, sugars, and artificial sweeteners. Having these will only mess up your gut even more. It's not just digestive benefits you have to be excited for. Black coffee also comes with high amounts of antioxidants which improve your immunity. Besides leaving it black, there's just one other thing you need to remember. Make sure you limit the amount of coffee you're drinking during the day. Go for 2 cups of coffee at the most. Try spreading them out over hours. If you're just chugging cup after cup, you're gonna get diarrhea, and you'll still be doing that Olympic sprint to the bathroom. While you'd think most people know to drink water, apparently some of us need to be reminded. The average person isn't drinking enough water each day. Not only will this leave you dehydrated, your organs won't be functioning properly. This includes your digestive tract. Water's a natural cleanser. It's the most essential drink you can have. Water plays a major role in keeping your digestive cells happy. The more water you drink, the better your cells will function. On top of boosting your cells, water will also clean your digestive tissues. This will help clear the path for food to pass through. So now that we know water will help you, the question still remains, how much do you drink a day? This is something that's debated among health experts. Many suggest you determine how much water you need by dividing your weight in 2. The number you come up with is the same number of ounces you should drink each day. With that being said, people's weight fluctuates all the time. You won't always want to weigh yourself and do the math. It's generally safe to stick to the 8x8 rule. This means you drink 8 8-ounce glasses every day. I get it, water can be a really bland drink. There's no taste. If you want to give your water a bit of flavor, squeeze a bit of lemon into it. The citrus in lemon can be used to fight inflammation in your gut and allow you to digest food. Most people drink coffee, and everybody drinks water. Maybe you should spice things up with something new. How about you try lemongrass tea? Lemongrass tea allows you to digest things better. It soothes the stomach and helps it function. The Chinese have been using lemongrass tea for centuries to fight things like bloating and constipation. This is all thanks to a compound in the tea known as citral. Citral goes to war with inflammation and clears your digestive path. This will make those trips to the bathroom so much easier. Lemongrass tea also carries the extra benefit of being caffeine-free. If you're getting close to bedtime and need something to mellow you out, this is one of those drinks. Keeping the tea train going, there's also ginger tea you need to think about. Ginger is used in all sorts of recipes. How many of you knew you could drink it also? Have you ever had a massive meal and felt like you couldn't move? You're so bloated you can't even go back to work after your lunch break. Drinking a little ginger tea with your food will allow you to digest it easier. The bloating will go away, giving you enough energy to function throughout the day. Tired of those stomach aches? Ginger tea can fix those too. Ginger helps stimulate your saliva flow along with your bile and gastric juices. When this happens, your insides can break down your food and allow you to digest it. It doesn't just sit inside you for long periods of time. There are so many teas that help you with your digestion. Fennel tea is also one you shouldn't sleep on. If you're having digestive problems, a good cup of fennel tea can really make a difference. What makes it different from lemongrass or ginger? Well, fennel has all the same benefits as those 2 teas, but specializes in a few others. I don't mean to get too personal, but are you having really bad gas lately? You know, it doesn't matter. I don't need to know. My point is that fennel tea can help with those uncontrollable moments. Fennel is packed with fiber, which means it can soothe out any digestive problems. If your food isn't agreeing with you, gas may be a symptom of that. A cup of fennel tea will relax the stomach. While there is little to no research to confirm its full effects, health experts are pretty confident that fennel works well for the digestive tract. Let's take a tea break for a minute and talk about kombucha. You probably have one friend who's on the kombucha kick. Well, the next time you see them, ask how it's helped their digestion. I can almost guarantee they'll give you a positive response. For those of you who don't know, kombucha is a fermented, sweetened tea drink. So, okay, it is technically a tea, but it's not the kind you're used to having. While kombucha has often been credited with preventing serious illnesses like cancer and heart disease, there isn't much evidence to support this. What it's really good for is strengthening your immune system and stopping you from getting constipated. With kombucha, specific forms of healthy bacteria are mixed into black or green tea. This is added along with sugar and yeast. It's then left to ferment for a week or so. When it's made properly, this drink will attack unhealthy bacteria and allow your digestive system to flourish. Not only will this help you process food, it will also stop inflammation and infections from happening. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, just be careful. If you're thinking of trying kombucha, make sure you get them from the right sources. Don't be going to the health freak friend of yours who makes everything themselves. If kombucha is fermented for too long, it's almost like a poison. Your body can become contaminated. If it gets really bad, it could be fatal. Your best bet would be to buy your kombucha from the store like you do everything else. We mentioned how kombucha has green tea in it. Well, this might be a good opportunity to talk about green tea. You've probably heard that green tea is one of the healthiest drinks you can have. This is true. While most people associate green tea with a lower risk of cancer as well as weight loss, it can also do a lot for your bowels. Green tea can loosen things up down there, freeing you from any constipation you may be feeling. You shouldn't underestimate the power of green tea. It's one of those drinks you can have just a couple sips of and be running to the bathroom 2 seconds later. It's like a special potion that magically helps you use the toilet. Like any drink, you want to pace yourself. According to health experts, 3 to 5 cups a day is the ideal amount you want to have. While too much green tea can be bad for some people, it's said that the benefits outweigh the risks. Speaking of magic potions, let's move on to prune juice. There's a reason elderly people drink it almost religiously. Prune juice is another drink that will clear up your digestive system. It's really good for saving you from constipation. Much like coffee, prune juice acts as a natural laxative. This is all thanks to the power of fiber. I don't mean to get too gross here, but fiber will help soften up your stool. This allows you to go to the bathroom at a more normal rate than just once every couple of days. Now, I'll be honest, prune juice is an acquired taste. Certainly not something a lot of young people have on their grocery list. If things like prune juice or kombucha aren't your thing, we can always go back to traditional tea. Have you tried peppermint tea? It's one of the most popular kinds out there. Not only that, it's one of the oldest. It's been used for thousands of years in places like Asia and Europe. It's one of those drinks you can have when you're relaxing after a long day at work. The chemicals in peppermint tea will reduce the spasms in your gut. This relaxes your insides and makes your food more easy to process in the digestive tract. This is especially beneficial for people who are suffering from IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. What you drink matters, folks. Sure, there are a lot of really healthy drinks that lower health risks, but there are also a lot of terrible ones. Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more videos on that, shall we? Here's what you need to know. Check out 11 drinks that are surprisingly unhealthy and you should stay away from. You can also try 7 drinks you should be having and 7 you shouldn't. Go ahead, click one, or better yet watch both and learn more about which drinks affect you the most. Have you had any of the drinks we listed? Let us know in the comments below.